Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Roden, Gwent, uh, Power Shift Signal. So I wasn't recording this game, but how can you not record this hand? This is ridiculous. I started off with like a 17-point spotter, hit his Philippa. Trying out Nilfgard in the event. So yeah, it's pretty goddamn sick. Pretty damn sick. I think I might actually spotter the it's really awkward that I had to go first. It's really awkward. I think I might just start with Dandelion.
Famous last words right there.
Eek. It's unfortunate. I have to miss value no matter what I do. I think I'll just play the spotter. Yeah, because it's gambling. Like, I had a 12-point boost last time. This time he's only a 9-point card. I think it would be better to do it this way rather than to miss a bunch of points on the crosswoman. Or just go for gambling twice. Oh, right. Oh, that is a good Yrden target. That's unfortunate. I have some anti-synergy going on with like Yrden's and Ignis and whatnot. And regular Geralts. You normally wouldn't want to play this many Geralts, but obviously since it's power shift, there's a ton of targets for just about everything. The Vincent I'm kind of worried about. I'm going to have to try to leader something good. And then Vincent it. Cool. Obviously that is a great Geralt target, but it's also probably my best caravan target.
Keep pace with us, you cannot.
I think I'll get another target for Geralt. Although I do have to remember that that makes the Yrden even more awkward. Maybe Yrden isn't a good one. It's just that I was kind of running out of things to put. I could have put Stefan, but then that would require me to have tactics. I have a random red haze in here. I suppose it could be a leader target. I have a feeling he'll give me something better. He'll be able to, like, take my armor off. So I'm essentially trading my engine for his, which I guess is fine. Yeah. I mean, he's an R. He has to have better engines. Although, that said, the longer I wait, the more it's going to devalue any engine that I might steal. Interesting.
Tell me the gist.
It's a pretty good Yrden target in the front row.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit.
Still haven't found a good imposter target. Or Vincent target. Ooh. Shit! Oops. I done goofed.
Damn it.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, Jesus. That was so bad. So bad. I completely forgot that Igni existed. I didn't even think about what points I was putting my cards in. I was just like, oh, I'll just buff the smaller one.
The rumors travel faster than the wind.
Can't take any more.
Hmm. Oh, this gives you a base copy, right? So, base copy of Dandelion is pretty bad. Base copy of all these things are pretty bad. And it's a spawn, not a player, right? Yikes. I guess I'll go for it.
With pleasure. Heart of bloody
I think that was like I've roped out. I wasn't able to actually aim where the Vincent went, but thankfully there was only one status unit. That was a pretty weak leader, I have to say, but he's obviously playing against my leader. Eek.
Gotta go with your gut.
What's the 5? So this goes 8, 2, 2, 8 to 2, 4, 12. So this is gonna be, it's pretty fucking close. Yeah, it's pretty bad either way.
Let's get this over with.
Ugh, giving him that Igni was so bad. Damn. I can't answer that. Yeah, I only get a 10-point Igni. I think I lose.
Let's get this over with.
Yes, I have a really weak last card for me to win. It's
Not your lucky day.
yeah, that Igni was such a hard throw. I threw into orbit. Yeah, I gotta turn out the freaking rank progression. And I've been fun with this this season though. I've been playing a few different kinds of decks. This was one of the ones that I was more interested in trying now. Although I don't have stuff like Vadier, which is one of the more interesting aspects. Right, oh yeah, I was thinking about cutting Jordan. I mean, Jordan was better than my Igni that round. It's just hard to find proper value on those things when you're doing like a lot of random damage to your opponent. So maybe actually the bigger problem is the soldier package with the crossbowmen and whatnot. I don't want to have too many golds, and I don't want to draw into something like Roach. So actually this is a good hand. Let's start off with a pretty strong Carlo. Yeah, it's not really necessary. Could also do Ramon into spotters. The armor is actually pretty annoying. I only have one crossbow, so I can't do that. I guess I could just play the crossbow.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Still, I mean, basically my crossbow would counter his manlet. Thunderbolt. That's odd. It's very odd.
History shall remember the art of fear.
Let's go gambling. I need something bigger than a 10, please. Shit. Don't ignore me, bro. Yeah, so I guess he's just playing bronzes. Oof. Moonwraith is not a card you want to play in this mode. Not at all. What the fuck are you playing, dude? Oh my god, he just stacked me on Igni. It hurts. What the fuck is this deck? What? What is this guy doing? I genuinely have no idea. Okay, snipe that man, that. Okay, a weaker Goliath, that's cool. I'm just gonna pass. It's probably gonna have to play like 3 or 4 cards. Oh god, you passed too. Okay, let's go for that 2-0, I guess. I have no idea what this guy's doing. I don't think he has much of an idea himself. So I do need to have some soldiers for... Still have a ton of stuff left, right? Yeah. I do think this is better, but I need the soldiers. I guess this is... Yeah, this is a pretty easy 8. This can sometimes be more than 8, but not guaranteed. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much priority. I don't want to stack that too tall. I guess I'll just play it down the line.
Asking me for help. Now that's smart.
Ugh. Confirm, this still sucks. This plays harder into Geralt, this plays harder into Igni.
Victory is on the wind.
Yes, I'll do this. He just... Okay, cool. GG, man. Alright. That was a game, I guess. Let's see if we can get a slightly better game. Another NR. You should hopefully have some engines for me to take. I think the red haze is actually pretty good in this mode. I haven't actually used it yet, but it seems like it could be good. I'd rather keep... Well, I do have soldiers. True. Oh, we can do the triple gamble. Let's go for it. No, go away, Roach. Alright, let's triple gamble lit up. Nice. Hi, Roach. What's up? Yeah, spotters are kind of insane. Oh, that's not mobilization at all. It's the... Oh, dear. Okay.
History shall remember the art of fear.
That one. I should probably keep my other spotter. This is already a massive commitment in this round. I could also just Vincent that, but that seems like massive overkill. Could steal that or could just red haze it. Sure. I think I'll play like the recruit, TA it, and then get out of here. Okay, if he's actually gonna play. I still like that idea though.
Must be an important lesson in this.
Glad that he's actually committing something into the round, but it's still pretty weak sauce. That's a nice caravan guard. It's also a nice pass.
The sands teach us resilience.
I wouldn't mind playing the knife juggler before passing. Okay, he's getting 4 points per turn now. Granted, playing the knife juggler would reduce that a bit. Unless I hit Veil. Oof. I probably should have just passed. Ooh. That looks like an excellent pass. So he's gonna go up 3. No, 4, because he has another one. He still has to make a pretty hefty play. I'll take it. And he can't use his barrel this turn, so seems like a good time to pass. Okay. Ooh. That doesn't do it. Wait. Yeah, it does, because he can pass and get 4 more points. Or actually, 5 more points, yikes. Alright, fair enough. This is a nice way to get statuses for Vincent, but I can also just use my leader for that. Maybe it won't give me the biggest Vincent in the world, but... I already used my Ramon. These are still good cards. I guess this is... maybe not. Yeah, I still have way better stuff in my deck. Fortunately, I'm just drawing bronzes. This could play for 8, but these guys could do more. Then again, that would probably be my mulligan targets. We'll see. He just went barely, like barely onwards into the Valley of Death Road with 600, I think it was. I was gonna say 300, but no, that's a movie. I think it's 600. Okay, now we're looking much better. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. Okay, that's a card level, that's about it. Pretty good. Let's just start with crossbowmen and then throw down a bunch of soldiers. I can also re-enable one of the engines with Fion. Looks good, I like it. Maybe I should play like an early dandelion in case I happen to draw a Carlo. Kinda sucks that I don't have... Yeah, screw it, let's play a dandelion.
Famous last words right there.
Okay. Oh, that's spawner.
Yeah.
Nice. So now I have an additional lock or just a good... That's a pretty damn good lock.
We shall never surrender.
And it's a nice leader. How much power does this thing have? No, it's not going to be a 7. But I do think it's a nice leader target.
Rather die than bend the knee to the Emperor.
I could also just Vincent it to guarantee there's no further nonsense.
All gentlemen have their vices.
Also, it's ironic that his line is "I'd rather die than beneath the Emperor," and he was just taken by the Emperor. Also, I do have to watch out because these things are going to line up for Igni. Shit, I don't think we can fix that. Damn it. Yeah, I can't fix that. Oh, I didn't realize it. Damn it.
As you command.
I guess I could fix it with a subpar Fion. I would have to do it like next turn. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna play him back row. So I'll just keep my crossbowman in there as well. Although if I boost it by 3, he'll become even and they'll be disaligned. So that'll be good.
As you
Let's see, he might break the shield here. Okay, so that does seem to indicate that there's no Igni if he would do something like that. I think it's maybe better to do it this way.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might!
Jesus Christ, Vienna's monstrous. A 9+5 defender. Which gives me armor to re-enable an engine. It's freaking monstrous.
Army's wasted time.
That's worth a lot, I'd say.
The Momola has detest in truth.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels.
I don't have any inspire or anything, right? This is looking like it's going to be a pretty rough setup of my Geralts. But then again, my opponent's just like not playing anything, so that's why. So you know, I'm kind of having trouble getting value out of my Geralts just because my opponent is playing garbage. So it's not exactly the worst situation to be in. Igni's kind of bad in that back row, actually. So is the other one, so I guess I can use Yarden now.
I hate portals.
Can't reset my own guy because I don't hurt on this guy. And I mean, it's a very weak Yarden effect, but that's a lot less meaningful when the Yarden himself plays for 11. And same with all the other Geralts. Like, oh no, my Geralt is only going to be a 10. Oh no.
When I think of my father, I feel an urge to kill.
So that'll be a good Igni next turn. Unfortunately, it's a dud Geralt, so oh no, he only plays for 10. I don't know why he keeps damaging the dandelion. Especially if he's gonna reset that. Oh, he's gonna reset the back row, okay. Oh, not bad. Ooh.
Not your lucky day.
Could have a pretty decent Igni himself here. Oof. He really didn't like that dandelion. Everything went on that portal dandelion. Maybe Imperial Formation would be better. Just to break up Ignis. Imposture, I'm not sure how much it's doing. I mean, it helps to set up Vincent, and that's worth something, I guess. It's kind of hard to see from that particular game because like it felt like I had way too much top punish, but I think that's just because I was winning so hard because my opponent was just playing garbage. Like, if your opponent is spamming out proper, really high point plays, it's going to be a lot easier to find value on those big targets, on those big cards. All right. Quite a few soldiers. Look at that. Okay. I don't mind the soldiers. Maybe I would consider playing Vincent, although I'm probably going to play Carlo and maybe Ramon as well. So I'll probably be safe to going against that. Seems like a pretty good spotter. It's only an 11-point play. Yeah, this is like at worst a 9. At the very worst. So that's pretty damn good, but of course Monster has their freaking eggs. I could Carlo one of them away. He could play something like Nithrol. The thing is, the armor makes my my soldiers really annoying. Yeah, okay, whatever. Apparently a friend here likes his emotes. He's playing Ethereal. So Knight has to have a 6. So that shouldn't be too hard to find, he just needs to actually play one. Everyone can play it on any row, right? Yeah. That feels like an overcommitment. That feels like an overcommitment. I don't want to necessarily put a bleed on his Death Wish unit, which he's going to want to consume anyway.
Wise choice.
Seems to want to keep me interested in the round. And that placement indicates that it's not an ethereal. So this is a pretty good night.
Let the evildoers quake.
Interesting. Okay. I'm definitely going to push. I have a very strong... I mean, I have strong long rounds and short rounds. But I think it's wise to push him if he's going to be doing nonsense with like Death Wish and whatnot. At least try to get something good out of him. I wouldn't mind committing my leader in Vincent, so I don't necessarily need that guy. Sucks playing all my soldiers without having the crossbowmen on the board. It's just I'm gonna like go into the same scenario where I play Dandelion and then I'm still forced to play something,
Is mightier than the sword.
and then still the only thing I can do is Enforcer. I mean Spotter. So yeah, whatever. Screw the...
History shall remember the art of being.
Oof. Yeah, you're a lot less good when you're a 1 base power unit, I have to say. A lot less good. Probably should have gotten the crossbowman. Although, I mean, it's a gamble. If he peaked like a 10-point unit, I wouldn't be complaining. Would not at all be complaining. Don't necessarily want to damage that. Actually, I can just Vincent it.
All gentlemen have their vices.
It's a very good Vincent target. And it's not such a good crossbowman target. Ooh. Hello, Igni. Why'd you have to fuck it up, dude? Why'd you have to fuck it up, damn it? You had one job. Come on, play the other one. Ew. I didn't want to play a crossbowman to disalign the Igni. I mean, he'd have to be pretty slow to line it up. Yeah, no such luck. Alright, screw it. I'll take the Igni anyway.
Let's get this over with.
16-point Igni is still pretty damn good. I could have impostered that and just like ruined his hopes and dreams. But let's see. So Jurgen is an awful imposter target. Remember that. Oof. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Still trying to find like just one good match. Come on. Like that one was shaping up to be good, but the guy was just in a hurry apparently and just conceded. Like, it was obviously looking pretty bad for him, but was his hand that awful that he couldn't even contest it? Let's get rid of Roach. One of you. Do have a Ramon. Rowan into crossbow sounds good. Carlo is potentially good, depends on what he plays. Also have a red haze to maybe kill something. Yeah, Mammoth is pretty annoying. It's gonna make all my future cards worse.
More than a shield, not quite as much as a wall.
I could log it.
The Vormorheim's detest intruders.
Because giving armor to everything is just gonna make my cards worse. I could eat that with Ramon's armor. Sounds good to me.
Tunics are full, I never miss, even at full gallop.
Excellent. Could have gone into Roach, but thankfully it didn't. I think Runestone is a good one here, because whatever you get out of it is not going to be boosted. You got a pretty good one.
Army's a waste of time for
Oh, that would have been such a beautiful Carlo. That could be an Igni there. It seems excessive. Hmm. So Carlo play for 7, which
Finest of Temeria's finest.
puts it at 2, right? Plays for 7, by the way. Really good math. Oh, it did play for 7. One of it had 6 in than the armor. I was about to comment on my terrible math, but no, it's actually okay this time. Oh, could you please find a way to buff that by 2? That'd be nice. Oh, hi, Red Haze. How you doing? Red Haze OP. It's actually good in this mode.
This dance, you will
Sweet, more
never
soldiers.
Esparre me order.
Ooh. Come on, commit something big and juicy. Make Igni worthwhile. That's not bad. It's actually a really good card to get out of him.
Gotta go with your gut.
The thing is, the random pings could hurt it. I don't think I need Igni in this round, honestly. I think I'll be fine with just playing the soldiers. Maybe I regret that. Let's see. Ooh, that's a big one. It's a big one. Damn it. Reset the power of all units in a row. Would that work on Roach? Maybe. I hope so.
Any last words?
Hell yeah. It's interesting that this set doesn't work like a reset. Oh, it's a shame you didn't stack those.
I shall take back what is mine.
I think that's worth an Igni. Oh, that'd be so terrifying if you had a way to do 1 damage. So fucking terrifying.
Damn it.
He's playing pretty big cards, so I feel winning on even is pretty worthwhile. So I did a 12-point Igni instead of a... Oh dear, please don't kill Jurgen. Oh, I'm terrified. Crap. I mean, if he has it, I guess it's fine.
Who said you can't win wars with whimsy?
Benefits of red coin. If he plays the Igni, I can just get out of the round and it's fine. If I was on blue coin, that would absolutely destroy me. But it's all good. I'm red coin. Interesting. I could Trade leaders. Okay, he's gonna...
Me? You'll never need ask me twice.
Oh, that sucks because that also blocks my caravan guard. That does block my caravan guard. So this will not get me ahead, right? Plays for 7, maybe 8 if it doesn't hit armor. That's not gonna be enough. Okay, well, I'm red coin. Okay, cool. I'll take your leader and your 2 golds and I'll just get out of here. That's interesting. A lot of these seasonal modes don't play so many golds on the first round. Maybe it's time to ditch the soldiers. And again, I still have a lot of soldiers. Like that, for example. That's a few too many soldiers. So he's gonna get his card back, fair enough. I'll play a potato peeler. And hopefully draw some actual golds. So he played a regular Geralt. So he could still have an Igni. He played a lot of provisions, but obviously so did I. I mean, in order for this to be an 8, it only has to hit a 9. It's probably pretty likely. But this is almost guaranteed. Whatever. Okay. So, same age-old dilemma of having to go first with no productivity. Let's try fishing for something down the line.
Bad feeling about this.
Eek. Okay, so spotter, as usual. Damn! My spotters might be poop now. I mean, poop is still a 9-point play, but whatever. This is unfortunately a lot of bronzes. But he did play his defender and I still have my leader, which is pretty important. Ooh, hello Vincent target. Do I want it to be an instant target?
Volley incoming! Take cover! Cover!
Could just be a leader target. If I play leader on that, I'm not guaranteed to get any better Vincent target. I have a bleed. Okay, I guess I could use my bleed as a Vincent setup. The armor, I mean, it would only be significant on the crossbowman. I mean, he's NR, he's got to have more engines, right? Not necessarily better ones, though. I feel like I could get a better leader target. Although this is going to make half my hand worse. I don't know. Damn it, he only has 4-point cards left in his hand. There we go. I'll take that.
Left, right, left, right. Again, again, again.
I can wait to play Marvelous next round, and he'll still get maximum value. If he runs Irden, this is looking very good for him.
Left, right, left, right.
Alright, I guess I could bleed that.
Life is mine now.
Might Vincent it. And unfortunately, this seems like it's only going to play for 7, so I lost 1 point compared to the knight.
To arms!
Well, let's think. I mean, the fact that he has an infantry on it, I think does justify the Vincent. Because if the infantry didn't exist, I would lose 2 points per turn, but I would also cancel my bleed, and my bleed will basically negate what this does. But this thing will add 2 points per turn. So I guess it's essentially the same whether I kill the manlet or... I guess the armor might actually be significant.
You simply must pay my estate a visit one day.
Well, so the bleed is going to negate the gain from the drummer, but he's still going to get +2 from the... So no, actually this is still better. No, it was even. It was equal. It didn't actually matter, so I was right. The armor would have been the deciding factor. And then again, this is also my best caravan guard target.
Swifter than thought flies my arrow.
So there's that, I guess. Irden would be pretty nasty. Geld is not going to be anywhere near enough.
Let's get this over with.
Igni Geralt, that is. Alright, that's a pretty good game. We both went very hard on that first round, which is, I'd say, pretty unusual in this season. Usually the first round is more about trading bronzes. Yeah, actually quite enjoying the season mode. It gives quite a lot of options in the deck builder. There's so many better cards. Granted, I say there's a lot of options, and most of my decks tend to run like the same bronze core. And if I had the other Geralts, I would probably be running them too. But like Yens, all the Yens are good. All the, well, maybe not. Maybe not the one that's actually normally played. The Invocation, I think it is. Oh no, Vandenberg. Invocation is probably one of the lesser ones also. This one's actually pretty damn good, I would imagine. Yeah, 9 point, and you could potentially like reveal a 10 pointer. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. All the trisses, except the problem with telekinesis is that you have to actually play. Ooh, dude. Ho ho ho. I have to try that. Vincent's actually been pretty awkward lately to try to get him to work. But so is Irden, to be fair. Then again, Irden played massive points. But yeah, this season actually, it makes all the cards good, basically. It actually makes the cards that are normally good not quite as good. And just random garbage that you normally wouldn't see played or would only see like in a meme deck, it becomes ridiculously powerful. But yeah, now, ooh dude, Red Haze and Triss, I have to try that. Next time. See you later.